Okay, today I'm going to share a very important topic that I hear a lot from my friends, regarding what should they buy for their first property. So many people the olden, the new old generation Singaporeans will always start with a BTO, which is a built to order flat, meaning that you have to buy directly with the government, or a sales of balance flat where you get it directly from the government. Okay, but things are starting to change. Now we are given more options. Okay, so I'm going to share this very important and interesting topic. I'm going to spend the next 5 minutes doing it short and sweet and give you the information that you need. Okay, so the first property, if you have a budget, if your household income is more than 14,000 and you got a budget, okay, you can go for private property. Okay, and the reason is because if your income is below 14,000, you'll be eligible to buy a new launch EC. So my suggestion is a new launch EC will definitely be a better choice compared to private property. So the only difference is that if you want to buy a private property as your first property, I will suggest that if you are going to make your second investment in the next maybe 1, 2 or 3 years, 4 years, then yes, a private property is a good choice. But if you're intending to buy a property, your first property, and only your second property like maybe 5 to 8 years later, I think a new launch EC is better because there's an MOP period. So when you buy a new launch EC, once you get the keys, you stay 5 years, and some of the new launch ECs, they are like maybe 1 to 2 months away from their TOP date, whereby you can get their keys and everything ready to move in. Okay, so basically if your income is below 14,000, go for EC. Okay, if you have enough financials inside your OA, inside your bank, do a calculation, see what EC you can get. If not, if your income is below 12,000, you can go for BTO. So the difference between a built to order flat you buy directly from HDB and an EC is that for EC the income is kept at 14,000. So if your income is 12 to 14,000, you can only go for EC, you cannot go for BTO. So your income is below 12,000, you can go for BTO or EC. Okay, so normally when I say EC, it will be an executive condominium. It's a new executive condominium that you buy directly from the developers. Okay, the difference is like this: if you buy a BTO, okay, a new flat directly from HDB, a built to order flat, the thing is, next time when you sell it, it's eventually a HDB flat. Okay, but when you buy an executive condominium, when you sell it off next time, you're selling it off as a private property. Okay, the only limit is that within after the first 5 years, okay, you can only sell it to anyone except foreigners. Then after on the 10th year when you privatize, you can sell it to anyone. It won't make much difference because most of the ECs that has been launched are mainly away from city area. So the main target audience are not the foreigners, and most of the foreigners will go and buy something more expensive in the city area. So you're still quite safe. You cover a majority of your customers, which is Singaporeans and PR. Okay, so it depends on the budget. Okay, so we make an analogy. If you have the budget to buy an EC and your income is below 14,000, go for EC. If you have a budget to buy a private, okay, or if your income is more than 14,000, you have no choice, you can only go for a private. Okay, I wouldn't recommend going for HDB, I'll touch on it later. So if for HDB, your income for direct BTO can only be 12,000. So if your income is above 12,000, the only thing you can look at is the EC. Okay, so let's cut everything short. For HDB, okay, one very important point is that whether to buy a resale flat or a new launch, or a BTO, sorry. So the thing is very simple. A BTO is brand new. There's some waiting time, some doesn't have, some is very fast. So It depends on what you're looking at, but my suggestion is if you can go for a new launch, go for a new launch. Okay, the new launches are more expensive, but due to the age of the house, it's going to be a better asset for you that doesn't depreciate that fast. Okay, if you are in need of the house fast, go for a resale flat. You know, for the resale flat, if you buy something near your parents, you get a proximity grant. You know, you get other CPF housing grant depending on your income. Okay, so when you buy a resale flat, most importantly, if you are getting a HDB loan, always go for the bigger house. Okay, because you can only use it once, and the second time you have to return half the cash proceeds, etc. So if you're going to buy your first HDB flat using a HDB loan, my suggestion is go for a bigger one. Okay, if you're you're going to buy a small one, use a bank loan. Keep the HDB loan for the next time. Okay, the first HDB loan is very precious. It will help a lot of people in terms of their buying, because the first HDB loan doesn't require any cash down payment. Okay, but if you go for the bank loan, there'll be a 5% cash down payment. Okay, so cut it short, it depends on your income, your budget, then go for what you should get. Definitely the HDBs are not the best choice now, okay, because HDB is public housing prices should stay at a very competitive range whereby everyone can buy. You know, the ECs and the private property is market sentiment. It will go up, you know, it will appreciate, so it's a better choice if you're going for investment. Everyone misunderstands the EC. So EC, executive condominium, is a condominium. You know, after 5 years, the only thing is you cannot sell to a foreigner, but all the process in selling will be similar to a private property process. So my take is, if you have the money, go for a private property. Okay, if you don't have, try your best, go for EC. If not, look at the BTOs, look at the resale flat. Get the resale flat, go for HDB loan, get a big one. Going for bank loan, get a small one, keep the HDB loan for next time. Okay, if you got the time to wait, go for a BTO flat. If you don't have the time to wait, go to the resale market. The prices are attractive now. There's a lot of grants that is being available, and stay near parents and all this proximity grant is available. So follow this guide, get the right property. If you like my video, just help me subscribe to my channel. I'll continue to talk more about property. If you have anything that you want me to share about, please leave your comments, email me, I'll get back to you. Thank you.